What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, which I didn't plan on making a video today, but I got a lot of stuff going on personally. I've been working on another video, a little bit more substantial, more editing and whatnot, I guess, in it. But I was like, hey, this came in the mail, and I was waiting for this anyway, and I wanted to give you guys something to watch this week. Well, it's Saturday when I'm making this video. I want to say this weekend, but very soon you get a video on this. So anyway, we got the Gangsta Turtles from Neca. They're called the Unmentionables if you're trying to search for them online or whatnot. But this is the 4-pack, pretty much Target exclusive. Bam! It's gone. Nothing's in there right now. Here's like the innards. I took the figures out, and then most of the stuff, I'll take the hands out and stuff for the pictures and stuff that I'll probably take, maybe, I don't know, because I didn't want to make this like a long thing. So, but in any case, they come with these different bandanas as well. On the figures, when we show them off, it's a couple straight and already a couple curved, so it just gives you the options. You can switch them out. They also move on the figures if you want to do that as well. But so I took out what I needed for now, and that's the box. You got that cool, you probably can't see it there, maybe a little bit. Let's see, right there. Can you see it there? A nice little scene. It looks like in the woods. The cops are there, tow truck. It's actually a cool little scene. These things are always cool, but when I try to take pictures with the backgrounds out, they never like turn out good. So in any case, here we go. We got the box art on there. Unmentionables. This is the comic strip thing on here, and the characters are I don't know the comic. I have no idea about it. I never read it or anything, so I might get some of the characters wrong because they all look the same in the when you take them out of the package. And so in my imagination, these are the characters I decided to choose. So you got the box all around. On the back, you can see the pictures of the figures, what you get, and figures that you're going to have coming out. They're all out if you want to get them, whatnot. Here we go. On the bottom, we have obviously the celebrities who create all this fantastic stuff that we love to collect. So there we go. Right there. That's the box. We're done with that. And here's the figures out of the package. You get a couple more accessories. We'll show off here in a second. If you move them at all, they will fall down because they have a really hard freaking time standing. Actually, the guys with the jackets have a hard time standing. The other two did not. Now, who are your figures? Because like I said, they come out the package all red. You don't know who is which unless you read the comic book. Then you would obviously freaking know. But you got the baller hat up top. That is Michelangelo. Brass knuckles is Raphael. Blue coat is Leonardo. And brown coat is Donatello. Those two could be switched. I thought about it for a really long time when I was looking at these guys in the package. And there they go. Donnie's really hard to stand, which is weird because him and Leonardo pretty much share the same like body and everything like that. But he just has a easier time standing. It's weird. I put him in the same position with their feet and he still fell over. But in any case, this may not be Donatello. This may be Leo. He also has a Leo feel to them. The originals, which I'll show off here in just a second, starting with let's go last man standing, right? Let's put him down. Boom, right there. Raffy Daffy right there. All right, thank you, sir. And let's put Donnie up there. Love the Leo. He's like Michael Jackson. Like, oh man, what is it? Like Moonraker or something like that it's called. It was like a Michael Jackson movie they had. They also had like a ride of it or something at like Disney. Why does that sound so crazy in my head? It's like coming back to me. It's like it was at like Epcot. Gosh dang it, what is that called? In any case, that's Leo. We're not talking about that today. We got the original one that came in the 4-pack. See, the shell has a lot more marks and stuff on it. You can already see. You can take this jacket off. You would have to probably lift his arms back. You could probably just take this back, take the jacket off without really doing too much crazy stuff to the body and whatnot. I heated up all the limbs as I do on all of them. The Michelangelo character, came out of the package broken. It was crazy. It wasn't broken, but the arm was off. It was actually perfect. It's fine. The arm, like, it was connected in whatever. I'll show you in a second. We're talking about Leo right now. So here's a Leo. You can see the difference. Also, all the belts on these gangster figures are the same. Also, they have little tails. You can see there. Those guys have pants on, so you can't see, but the two with jackets have little tails underneath there. So I always like to see that, the tails on the turtle. I think that's cool. They have those. I know. I catch those damn things all the time. So here we are, a nice clean shell. The green coloration is pretty much about the same. Can we get them to stand? That would be great. So on here you can see they have the bandana that goes down on the first release, and then the outward bandana on this one. And that is basically what the two variations that they do give you in the package are. But yeah, color wise and everything, it pretty much looks really, really good. Besides, they did do a lighter wash on the shell. You can't obviously see the shell right now on this figure, but I would imagine it's the same just without the strap on it. So there is Leonardo. And obviously on here real quick, since there's two figures with the jacket, it would be easy, but you have limited articulation obviously with the jacket being able to do certain things. But these figures are hard to stand in general. Definitely going to need some stands with these bad boys. But in general, you can do most of the stuff you need. Like I said, make sure you heat up all the limbs. I give them all a little nice hot bath before time, not literally in water, but with the blow dryer or whatever, a little hot bath on all the limbs, especially on the legs and stuff, especially because the next one coming up that we're going to show off here, thank you, Leo. Oh, did I just lose his hat? I just lost Mikey's hat. But again, last thing, hang on, I gotta get Mikey's hat right there. I don't know if that's Leo. It could be Donnie. So there's that. I think some people said it was Donnie. If you look at the coloration on it, it is like somewhat, it could be purple. It also could be blue, depending on how you see it, because like in certain lights it does look a little bit purple. I don't know. I always like, in the package they have Leo, Raph, and then obviously because I opened it, I can't show it off how it was, but it's like Leo, Raph, and then I want to say it's Mikey and Donnie and Leo. It kind of breaks up the thing, but also at the same time it's kind of like those are like the pivotal characters that everyone always goes for, Leo and Raph. So they have those like right front forward, and then like Mikey and Don, which I think is like Donnie and Mikey is how it is on the package. So that's how I saw it. I interpreted it when I had saw the package. And also like Leo, it's like, well, he's the leader, let's give him like the blue jacket, kind of like stand him out from the rest of the characters. Just in general, like when you have like the person I find to be Donatello in this set, I think he fits the Donatello aesthetic, and we'll see here in just a second. So we got Michelangelo. He came with his arm out of the package, and oops, he came with his arm out of the package, and I will insert the picture of that here. But I was just able to put it back in, heat up the little surfaces and plug it back in. Luckily the peg was not broken, but it was all the tie downs were all around and everything, and it came out. It wasn't like open or anything, it just came out, and I was like, what the heck, why is his arm off? But it was fine. So, and he's good to go. We've been doing stuff with him. Mikey, he's one of my favorites that came out in this set. But sure, he's got the awesome baller hat with the little, I don't know, bullet shot in it. I am losing my train of thought because it's late at night. Here we go. So let's see if we can get him to stand. He was hard to stand too. He just kind of like weighed like a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like these are like definitely hard to get him to stand. We're just gonna put his hat like that for a second because I'm looking for his other figure, which is going to not be this one in my lap. I think that's Raph, and nope, that's Mikey for sure. See, even these ones without their weapons, it's hard. I have to quiz myself on these figures. Okay, so here's the Mikey variation of this figure. See you later. Knocked out all those ones. I'm gonna have to hold it as we go. mainly the old ones, the first release of the 4-pack or whatever. They all look the same. Some of them, they have the different weapons, belts or whatnot. But he had the little smile, and he just looks like Mikey on there. Obviously, the faces are different. This is the point I'm trying to get to as I'm saying this. This one gets the fullest difference. You do have the shell that's possibly underneath here. I don't know. He definitely put his shirt on, so we can't tell. But he definitely has a shell in this one, and no tail or whatnot. Full pants. Coloration looks very, very similar to being the same, and obviously the shell is of a lighter shade. There you go. Bam! Right there. But Mikey is one of the best. Like I said, once I fixed him, he's perfect to go. I don't like that these hats don't stand on there specifically. I don't know as if you take these out and then maybe you can get it to sit down on there more, because the bigger hats, like on the Leo, you can really get it to smush it down on there or whatnot. So yeah, there is Mikey on that. He is definitely really, really cool. So I got these. I really wanted these gangster characters to go with the shark figures that I did a couple of videos back, and we're going to show off the difference in those in just a moment, as we're almost through these guys here that are just falling over like little rag dolls. Who's next up? I'm saving Raph for last because he's my favorite. And let's bring up Donnie, I suppose, on here. Where's his hat? It's like a hat. It's brown. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh boy. Okay, so here is Donnie. He's really hard to get on the stand. All right, thank you, sir. He's got the up brim cap. These hats, you can kind of get them to, like, you can push them down more than the other caps or whatever. But I just felt like when he's gonna be hanging out with Mikey that we just showed off with like the baller cap, these two just look like they go together like better. I like those two. Look like they would just be like hanging out in the alleyway, chilling together, having a brewski or eating some candy or pizza, as the turtles do. So I like the Donnie figure. I think he's really, really cool. I guess I like all of them. I don't like the blue jacket on Leo. So if he had like a different color jacket, then maybe I'd be down a little bit more. But obviously the figure itself is amazing. Do we have the Donatello for that? I think it might be this figure. No, that's probably Raph. I can't tell these damn turtles. They look freaking same. Here it is. He definitely has a piece on the back. That is a Donatello. Pretty much the same turtle you get. These Mirage turtles, by the way, are some of the best action figures ever. Only, I would say, second behind to the Mezco turtles, which are my favorite for being the perfect example of Ninja Turtles. But I definitely do love these comic book inspired Ninja Turtles. They are absolutely fantastic. They look just how I want them to look. And lastly, we are going to check out Raph. He is my favorite, and I don't know where his hat is. There it is. Boom. He's got the Samuel L. Jackson's got the Kango hat. Definitely Kango hat on now. Wow. Also, he's got brass knuckles. Just beat the shit out of some people. I always like people with brass knuckles. I always like the hand-to-hand. I mean, who doesn't like the hand-to-hand guys? Those are the brawlers, man. They're willing to just, like, I want to get the shit kicked out of me to really have, like, that's when you know you got someone crazy. It's very intimate. I want it to be an intimate experience. All right, so we got Raph here. You can tell he's grunting. And, yeah, these figures are bad, dude. I love the Mirage figures. So cool. So cool. They go with everything. I guess, really. I mean, like, that's how it's, in my head, that's how I want my turtles to look. I like them kind of like gritty and adultish in a way. All that new Playmate stuff that's coming out, that stuff is, ugh. I don't know if people be all about that. All right, so before we move on, obviously with these figures, you can do anything that you want articulation-wise because there's no jacket in the way. You get them into some awesome positions to do whatever. Well, I mean, not awesome. this is a freaking Neca TMNT turtle figure. First off, be careful so you don't freaking break. You get into an awesome position. And second, I don't think you can get into crazy positions like that. I would heat it up first before I do. Dude, when you heat these little bitches up, they become like little jelly goo bulbs, and you can just do whatever you want with them. So it's absolutely fantastic. Whatever. The raft figure and stuff is awesome, but to get them to stand, you gotta have them more in a straight pose to balance out the weight that's on them. They come with this awesome safe that also opens up. Wait. Oops. Is it? Wait. Okay, it's this way. There you go. You can put stuff in there. You can put your money sack that comes with this here. Can you put that in there? You probably can, but I think it'll actually scratch the paint, so I would do that slowly. If going to do that, maybe have it like kind of like hanging out or something like that. Like you're gonna steal it. Also, you have this dynamite. This is really, really cool. So this is definitely gonna get used with a bunch of stuff. I love NECA and all those accessories. Now, as I get into like so many of the third-party stuff, and I'm doing things with my figures, NECA has a lot of accessories. And honestly, like just going online, just buying like NECA accessory lot is fantastic. You gotta like really look through it, make sure it's not just like hands and fucking legs and stupid shit that you're never gonna use. But there's some good lots to have a lot of stuff from all the different neck lines in there. Especially like Alf has a lot of really good things you can use with all your action figures. I love that. So this one also comes with this pocket watch with a real little clasp piece on it. So this is definitely gonna get used. Definitely gonna get used on that. That looks pretty pimp. It's got a sticker on it. It would be cool if it was like gold for sure. It does look a little bit cheap, but definitely able to be used with the gold chain. You can, you know, make it look fancy as you take pictures. You know, disguise it. How we do the magic of editing, if you will. So, this is all the stuff that you get with it, besides the extra hands and bandanas that I showed you off in the package. I wind up getting these little suckers for exactly the price I wanted to pay. If I bought these at the store at Target, they are expensive now. They are $149.99, I believe, bringing that to $162 with tax. And so that gives me a savings of $78, which would make these figures $21 each. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's half the price. Dude, I would like these figures to be maybe $18. I think is about prime price on these. We'll pay $21. They're complete and whatnot. If you were like out and about and you found these, or if you were in the store and you saw this and you got $78 off the price that was there, do not tell me that you would not buy this, because you definitely would. That is ridiculous. And for all the figures, the box figures, you can't see them. They're down there on the other shelf that's behind us. But all the 4-packs and whatnot, I have all of them, and I've got them all for around the $80, even some for a little bit lower. If you just wait and definitely keep on the hunt on eBay and whatnot, you are able to get them for the price that you want to pay. I think $20 is awesome. That's obviously what you want in the beginning. You get the FOMO. Everyone wants to get them, and these were hard to get. When I went back to go to work back east, they were very rampant out there, and obviously people are trying to move them now. But to bring it to why I wanted these figures, besides them looking so ridiculous, and I also need a bar scene to go with all the figures. The main figures that'll be stomping in that bar are going to be these little bad boys right here. furytoys, Billy and Arthur. They are fantastic. I've been playing with them since, well, not as much because I got a new favorite figure that is like my top. But I've been messing around, and since I got these guys in, I've been playing with them around this weekend. So they go awesome. I just need my bar scene now. These guys come with, you know, gangster style hats and stuff as well that are magnetic on the shark figures. I wonder if, yeah, because these will just like kind of sit on there. That's awesome. That is awesome. I wonder if this is gonna fall, but that totally fits. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Those look good. I'm gonna take. I guess I'm gonna take some pictures. I didn't really want to. Whatever. Furytoys are awesome. You can find those guys on 5K or Gundamn I believe. There's a sale actually to get all three, which I do not have the Hammerhead. If you want to know more about these sharks, please check back one of our videos before this, a couple before this that we did of the shark showing them off in detail. So there you go on that. I also had ordered the anglerfish, which is absolutely crazy looking as well, but it's not done in the mobster style. It's done in more of a gladiator style, but it's okay. It's going to go with some awesome stuff. And I finally got the order for him, so he's on his way as well. We'll be showing him off as well. But like I said, picking these guys up for $21 is crazy. As soon as that popped up, I bought that bitch. That is exactly what I was waiting to pay for these turtles. You don't get much. It's just it's a nice variant for pictures, but these sharks, in my final setting in my head, I have these guys all in a nice bar scene going, and I need to have those. I am looking for other animals as well. Mezco does make some pretty cool sea creatures and stuff that can possibly go into those scenes. There's a lot of good figures being made all around out there if you're trying to build out dioramas and stuff like that. But the shark figures and stuff, they're sturdy and they do whatever you need to do. And so these turtles, I just don't want to mess with them because they're so fantastic. Until we meet again, I'm the Toy Chic. Mad love, guys. Geek out, and I'll see you on next episode.